When someone is deep in debt, the first advice they usually hear is simple: save more, work harder. Find a high-return investment. All three sound reasonable. Saving shows discipline. Working harder shows effort. Investing gives hope. But many people try all three and still feel trapped. They cut spending until life becomes miserable. They work extra hours until their body breaks down. They chase returns until their emotions collapse. Why? Because all three can become the same trap, using more time to fight debt. And debt is already borrowed time. When you borrow money, you are not only borrowing cash, you are borrowing your future income, future labor, and future cash flow. So if your only solution is to sell more hours of your future, you may end up in a loop. Work during the day, side job at night, extra shifts on weekends. No rest, no space, no recovery. It looks like progress, but your income structure has not changed. You are still selling the same thing, your time. This is why escaping debt is not only about spending less. It is about rebuilding how income enters your life. Most income can be divided into two types. The first type requires your constant presence. A salary, hourly work, delivery jobs, tutoring, freelance tasks, short-term gigs. This income matters. It is the foundation. It keeps you alive, pays bills, and helps you stay current on debt. But it has a limit. You only have 24 hours a day. Your energy is not unlimited. Your body is not a machine. The second type of income is different. It does not depend entirely on you being present every hour. A product that can be sold more than once. A skill turned into a repeatable service. A small business with margins. A digital tool. A course. A content system. An asset that produces cash flow. This kind of income is not easy. It takes skill, trust, judgment, and time. But it changes the game because you are no longer only selling hours. You're building something that can carry part of the work for you. So if you're trying to escape debt, the better question is not, how many more hours can I work? The better question is, can my skills become more valuable? Can my experience solve a problem people already pay for? Can what I know be turned into a service, a product, a system, or a repeatable offer? This is where financial understanding matters. Some people see debt only as failure. Some see it as a cash flow problem, but others see it as a signal. Their current income model is too fragile. That does not mean you should take reckless risks. The first step is not to borrow more money and chase a miracle investment. The first step is to stop the bleeding. List every debt. Know the interest rate. Know the minimum payment. Know which debt costs the most. Know what can be negotiated. Know your monthly cash flow. This part is boring, but it keeps you alive. The second step is to stabilize your base income. Even if it is just a normal job, it matters. Without stable cash flow, every plan becomes fantasy. Only then comes the third step, building a second income line without destroying your health. It may start small. One skill, one client, one product, one template, one niche you understand better than others. But the point is not instant wealth. The point is to stop depending on time alone. Real debt recovery is not about inspiring yourself with harder work. It is about moving from chaos to structure, from emotional repayment to cash flow management, from one fragile income source to a more flexible income system. If debt is borrowed future time, then real recovery means slowly taking that future back, not by working yourself into exhaustion, but by making every hour you work build something that lasts longer than the hour itself.